So yeah, that's what I've been doing, trying to get the shop usable. It's just, you spend hours looking for crap back here in the corners, and the shelves get empty and closed as I go through stuff. Like this got cleared off, reconsolidate, move stuff around, trying to find stuff. I still can't find stuff. I try to get stuff more in one general area. You know, as you do stuff, my motor and tranny stuff is just a mess. It winds up just sitting on shelves like this all over the place. But this is the overflow here. I don't even know where to put this stuff right now. So, kind of catch-all area. Gaskets are kind of a mess. The last thing I did was ignitions. I couldn't find ignitions and coils, so now I got them all kind of over here in one place, so I can find them. They're in 4 different places. And a big box on the floor over there with some more. And there's still a box of them I can't find, which means they're probably in storage. These are my Ultimate ignitions. So like I say, even though the companies are out of stock on this stuff, I have inventory, so I don't care what they run out of. You know, I didn't have these 8-plug wire 1 ignitions, so I kept finding all these. I can't find the 7. The 7 I have a bunch of, but I can't find them. So I got these in CompuFire, I got these in the Dyna, the 8-pin Dynas. There's the 8-pin Dyna. So 8-pin is the this style plug. It's the square plug, rectangular. The other one's kind of an oval, you know, trapezoidal shape. Call it triangle shape. Anyway, that's the 7-wire plug. So I found these. So there's more of these. I don't know. Every time I look, there's another style of a module I got. Yeah. Most of the stuff I've had for years, so it's just old style stuff. But like I'm slowly getting stuff kind of put in where it belongs, so I can kind of find stuff again. But it's kind of hard to get upstairs now. I got stacked up full of crap up here, but that used to be up here. I'm just trying to move stuff out, and I was trying to find spark plugs for a guy. So he's got an old British bike, so. These are the old plugs we had back in the 70s. So there's a whole bunch of discontinued, obsolete plugs. So one of them was this these 77 ECs and 70 ECs, and then we got HECs, and I was trying to find something to show them what it looked like, what the plug looked like. Didn't have them opened. So these are your old EVs. This is like what an Irradium plug is now, but this deal used to be an EV. We got lots of EV plugs. Even got some old Champions. Stuff they haven't made in 100 years. N2s. These are racing plugs. Oh, there it is. Here's the EC. Anyway, one out. So the EC plug has a funnel shape to it here. And the electrode is off to the side. This one's not an EV. Yeah, it's an EC. So the electrode, instead of being over the top in the center, hanging way over the top, it sticks over to the side a little bit. So it lets the air fuel stream in there a little better, so it actually picks up horsepower. So this was a hot rod plug they made back in the 70s. So technology still works the same, it still works. But these are all obsolete things you can't buy, but just because you can't buy them doesn't mean you can't buy them from me, because I've only got a couple left, see. And I even got some real weird stuff, you know. When the last time you saw an Ngk plug, it was packed like that. So that's these racing plugs here. Racing plugs have side electrodes, real short insulators. So there's your plug. It's a simple thing. It's got a 10 on it. Give me a 10. They didn't have much color, not much coating back in the days. You just had what you had. So you got those. Oh, these are some of our oldest plugs here. See the date? 59. So these were made in 1959. That was the Ngk came in this country in 58. So, you want to know how old these plugs are? This is 22 right now. From 59, that's a couple years ago. So these are all wrapped with instruction sheets on how great the plugs are. There's a whole bunch of writing on these on how to do stuff. And so these are the original Ngk plugs. got brass tips on them, copper cores. This is made like that EC plug. No, not that. So you can see how the electrode on this one goes way across the whole top. I like the other one where it's cut off about a 1/16 shorter. So that's the original plugs, how they were made back in the day. That's why Ngks are so nice. They were made out of good quality material back in the day. They're copper core all the way through. Champions were not. Now they have a copper plus for a Champion. Now they've copied Ngk. So there's your writing instructions there. Now a 56 plug is between a 5 and a 6. And an L heat range means it's for 7/16 for each. So this fits an iron head. So if you have an oil burning iron head with a 6 is too damn cold of a plug, which is your normal plug, and 5 is way too hot, it causes pre-ignition detonation. This will bring you back about 4/10 of a point. So it'll help you keep from fouling your plug out a little bit. So that's what this plug was made for. Of course they don't have it available anymore. So there's your instructions on what you're reading. I don't know if you can read that or not. Have to see. But, anyway, we got weird junk like this laying around. Yeah, I'm almost out of those. See, I've only got a couple boxes left. Yeah, these are just all. Whenever I need plugs for my bikes, I come back here and grab a bunch of weird crap. And then the Ngk Racing Plugs are right here, which are more of them. What are these? Are these Lodge or something? Autolite. Ooh. Autolite plug. This looks like your it's like your 70s, 80s packaging to me. 5,000 miles to a spark plug. Oh my God. It's gonna live forever. What are those 18mm tapered plugs? Those are for Ford. Those fit my 260 Ranchero. Yeah, there's a book up in there now. What book has got in there? What's this here? Oh, these are old catalogs. Interchange from 87. Yeah, they might have some of these weird numbers in that book, but probably not all of them. So these are what I use on my race bike. 9. Copper, solid copper washer, 18mm, a number 9 heat range. 5 is what you use in an overhead valve motor. 6 is what you use in a flathead. 7 is what you use in a normal flathead if you drive it hard. 8s and 9s and 10s what you use when you go racing. So the 9s and 10s are side electrode, and the 8s are a standard electrode. Here's what you use in Sportster. The H is heat range, that's 1/2 inch reach. Oh, even got some stupid ass Champions up here. RJ, YC. I don't think that's a resistor plug. That probably fits a point ignition for a shovel head. Stuff I don't work on much. I like the other stuff. D, that's 10mm. Dad used to own a little Honda. So he ran 10s, 11s, and 12s in that thing. $1.50 a piece. What year was that? There's the wrench that goes with it. D9EA. That is a twin cam part number, but that's for point ignition. Convert your twin cam over to points. We got you covered on spark plugs. But, anyway, we're in here all the time, so it's all Dad's old crap. This is our military parts up here. That'd be military Harley. So brand new transmissions up in here that I was putting together years ago. Back in the mid-80s, I was putting new trannies together, so these are brand new. Here's your new gear sets up here. There's the new clusters that go in them. New as being in new Harley parts, not that new aftermarket Taiwan, China crap, or worse. So, here's some grips I use on my race bike. Jalera. These are Gran Turismo grips, best grip in the world. So these are for your, you want to restore your Gilera. Got a grip. You got some old Honda crap. This Honda crap Dad bought back in the mid-70s. We had to buy some Harley parts. You had to buy all the Honda crap to get the Harley stuff. So this is brand new Honda crap for your 70s, early 70s piece of crap Hondas. Need an ignition switch? Yeah, what's that fit? It says switch, ignition. I'm sure somebody would like that. I'm waiting for the value to go up. Has the value gone up yet? Brand new switch housings. That was $2.50. Or is that $7.50 or is that $1.50? I don't know. Or is that fit a $1.50 or a $7.50 or I don't know what the hell this crap fits. Bunch of junk. I like the grip. The grip I like, the rest of it I could care less about. I'm sure there's Honda guys that could drool over crap like this. What's this here? Muffler clamp or something? Headlight? That's probably a headlight bracket for a Honda. Yep, it says Honda on it. There you go. Anybody need a Honda headlight bracket? Looks like that. Is that worth about $100 a piece these days? New old stock. Grips, pegs. Yeah, they don't say Honda on them though. Oh, jeez, what's up with that? I think they would say Honda on a Honda part. What's this? Some kind of a seat cover? Yeah, it is a seat cover. There you go. There's a brand new seat cover for your seat. Made in Hawthorne, California. There you go. Morgan Engineering Supply Company. $1.29. Jeez, that's a lot of money for a piece of plastic. Look how old that plastic is. You want to restore your Honda? You got you covered in your seat cover. Here's an MC3761 fork brace, $6.30. That'd be stuff Dad would use back on his Makos. He was a Mako dealer. Oh, it's made in Japan. Ooh, jeez. Some rare stuff. Yep. Lots of junk. One man's junk is another guy's stuff. Oh, there's what I like. There's my grips. Blue metal flag. 7/8. Yep. Goes on my race bike. There you go. That's what I like. These are waffle. So as you compress them, they're soft. And they fit the palm of your hand. See how they're curved? They fit the palm of your hand. I cut this stupid thing off. I don't like it, but... And they don't wear out. They sit out in the sun. They don't get hard. They've been on my race bike since the 90s on the one bike. And they still look new. They get all torn up on the end when they get beat up on hitting and stuff, but they don't ever really wear out. Here's some more genuine Gilera grips. But I like these better. They got a smaller... Look how small that is there. That's a lot better. Those are genuine Gilera. 7/8 spar. So you're restoring your Gilera. There you go. That's a genuine grip for it. Get some Gilera guys begging for those things, huh? Here's my original race bike number. Number 8. That means I finished 8th that year. 1600. That means I was running my big bike. Pushrod A gas. Modified. That'd be my 90-inch 1957 Sportster. Finished 8th that year. 8 overall out of 100 and something. These are all race part stuff. Here's a snorkel for your for the race bike. That's my air intake. Most of this stuff came off like Beamers and Audis. Bosch fuel injection snouts is what these are. So you put that on your carbonator. So that sticks out the left side of my bike like that. Gas tank's right here. So at 150 mile an hour, guess what? You got a lot of air blowing in that motor. It made a difference. Like a hood scoop. Makes them work. So anyway, I got a bunch of weird crap. This is all NOS stuff here. Brand new shift rounds for your 45. So this one here is for a 41 bike. This says 39. So there's a difference between a 37 to 40 transmission. This is 1940 only, so there must be something different about it. And this is the standard 41 and up. Or 40 and up, I forget which year it is. Probably 41 and up. So 1940, what did they do different? It's probably some kind of a... I know they had a reverse shift pattern in one of those years. 39 or 40, so that must be what this is. So, yeah, some guy wants to restore their bike. I got you covered. There's another new one that's uncleaned. So we have lots of parts I don't get rid of too often. This is the 30s box up here. So if you got a 30s 45 tranny, there's your chrome plated lever, clutch arm, and finger. There's your transmission top for a 37 to 40 tranny. The 41s are a lot bigger. Here's your brand new 41 style lid. $130. That's because it was on top of a brand new transmission case. So there's a difference between a late 30s 45 and a 40 and up 45. Now if you want the 35 6 tranny, it's shaped, it's just a rectangular shape like that on that bike. So there's your differences. Let's think about making a playlist showing the difference, all these different parts that are available. This is actually galvanized plated. We paint it black to try to sell it. You had to paint everything black back in the 70s and 80s to sell it. There's brand new case races for genuines. This is your 30s box over here. Two-piece primary covers. These are brand new ones under here. There's a brand new pair of them. One's OD and one's black. There's brand new cluster gears for your 30s bikes. And here's your oil seals for your 36. This could be 36 VL only, or it could be 36-7 knucklehead. There's a box of brand new gears. This is your high gear seal. Now you can imagine how much sealing they're doing with this. It's basically, it kind of sits close to the side of the transmission case, and when you're riding the bike down the road, it slows down the gusher coming out the side of the case. That's what it does. Because before that, they didn't have any seal. So yeah, it's an improvement. There's some more brand new stuff, fingers and crap. Here's some brand new seals for the clutch hubs, clutch baskets. Can't buy them anywhere. We got them. The brand new case race for 40s. Here's a used one up here. That's for a 41 though. See, 41's taller, it's got a bigger seal in it. It's a little bit bigger diameter than the 30s version, which is this one. See, there's your 30s version. Brand new Harley. There's a new one in the box too. So when I want to rebuild my bike, I got parts. See, this stuff is what you call not for sale. I piss off a lot of people by showing them the original parts so they know what they're looking for. They get all pissed off because then they want to buy them from me. See, there's a brand new part in white. For some reason they put white on the late military stuff. I don't know why. You'd think they're trying to hide the bike. They made the whole bike black and OD. They got away from the aluminum cases. Yet they put bright white lifter blocks, oil pumps, and these levers in the trannies. Why in the hell they did that, I don't know. But they did it. So this is all brand new stuff in here for your 40s bike. 40s tranny. Of course, there's a brand new cluster gear for 30s. Mixed in there. But, I used to make sprockets, motor sprockets, before you could buy this stuff. So it's the tooling I used that I made to hold odd tooth count sprockets. So you put that in your lathe like that, and you can turn it and put your taper in there. So this is a Harley sprocket in the center that you could buy. Then you took like a Martin sprocket, universal there. You cut it out and put this sprocket inside that, weld it together, and then you had the taper. Now this taper was probably screwed up, so I welded the taper up to remachine it. I never machined it. You can see how hard it got when I welded it. See how shiny that is? Didn't want to cut. That's why this one never got finished. You couldn't cut the damn thing when you're done with it. So here's a Martin sprocket. We just welded up the center because this didn't work very well. So this is design number 2. So same thing. Put that on there. Put that on your lathe. You cut the taper. You broach the key. I bought all the broaching stuff to do that, and did that. So this is what I did when I was a kid. In the late 70s and 80s, I was doing this kind of crap. That's why I know how to use machinery. You had to make your parts back in the day. Now I'm not sure what tooth count this is. It might be a 34, or it might be a 33, or 32. I don't know. I had a lot of different sizes. I made every size they had. So this is how I used to make stuff. So there you go. So these ones never were finished. You know, a whole box of them there. See, there's a whole box full of them in there. These are probably 34s. See, we're trying to weld. Things just didn't work quite right. So you had a good theory on how to do stuff, but it didn't quite pan out very well. So that's why I went to this design. Eliminate all that. So that's the A version, the B version. I don't have to fit in there very well. So this is so anyway, that's these are all rejects. So anyway, I used to do a lot of weird crap like that. So you get parts, you make them. So anyway, there's a bunch more of that crap laying back in there and other stuff. These are all the old Dad's old shelves, so they got old parts on them. These are all Dad shelves through here, so got different stuff on there. Here's a brand new clutch, hand clutch for your 45 NOS. New lines, new tank strip. There's a new gas tank in there. Gas oil tanks, brand new ones. Those are gas tanks there, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of crap laying back there. There's a bunch of crap up here. There's crap everywhere. You know, all kinds of crap. You can get some car crap. There's some kind of a nice fitting for your something. Nice copper. You know, look how nice they made stuff back in the day. Stuff's made to last. I had some new heater vents I found somewhere. Where'd they go to? There they are up over here. Found these in a box. Brand new vents for your car. Probably something GM. Original rubber on it. Still flexible. Boy, some restoring guy would love that. Look at that, original rubber that still moves. Still got the filt on it. The brand new filt on there. Yeah, probably fits something Cadillac, Buick, Pontiac, who knows. It's too fancy for a Chevy. They wouldn't have something that good on a Chevy. There's a brand new flat bill fender for your military 45. That would be your Series 7 stuff. Still in the plastic, still unwrapped up in paper. There's Harley's old fenders. They had them in the red oxide primer. That's a brand new Harley fender. That's for probably a K model or early Sportster. Yeah. Got lots of weird crap around here, but I like these here. The old farm boys know what these are. Around here, that's how we take care of customers that we don't like. Hook them on. They're going out the door. So there's more crap down here. So there's more brand new Harley stuff. There's brand new crash bars. Crash bars actually had writing on them back in the day. Brand new bars, brand new leg shields. These go in front of your legs. Brand new foot support rods, brand new exhaust systems, and brand new mufflers for your military bike in the bag still. Primary cover. Here's your brand new windshield canvases. Oh, there goes your mud flap. So these are hard. So these are canvas, plastic coated canvas. So this is the base of your windshield. Here's your leather mud flap. I got hundreds of these things. Nobody has these. Every now and then I see them up on eBay and they want huge money for these things. I got hundreds of them. So the way you put this stuff on a bike, the trick is you put them inside of a plastic bag. The humidity in the air stays in there. You seal the bag up, pull it over, tape it, staple it. You put it out in the sun for about an hour, and it steams the leather. It makes it nice and soft to put on your bike. It won't crack. Same with these canvases. You got to put them in a bag, get them warmed up, get them steamed up, and then you slowly unravel them. Keep putting them back in the sun, and eventually they'll come apart and not break. All these ones I had were like this, and the ones on my bike are not broken. But you got to be careful, because if you just open that thing up right now, it will split in half, guaranteed. I used to have a big stack of those, but looks like I'm down to 3. This is probably a brand new clutch hub in there, basket. Yep, brand new baskets. Brand new distributor, dual point. Ooh, 61 to 64 Harley. There's a bunch of crap up there. There's brand new transmission cases up there. That's how they come. They come in a big box like that, or they come just wrapped in cosmoline. Those are brand new training cases. There's a bunch of crap to pick up. When I work on my race bike, I always buy weird crap, try to see what I can use it for. How do you make that into some kind of an air stack? Couldn't figure it out, so I found those Bosch ones, and those I did use. Those are the failures. Here's a reed valve. You know, you buy stuff to see how it works. That's the only way you find out. Uh-oh, looks like I had a problem with a motor case. That's the bottom of my single-cylinder race case that I made. That's why I put an oil pan on the bottom of it. Oh, the case was broken. Of course, I always keep the parts I take off. You never know when you need parts, when you take them off. See, your junk box of parts back in the 80s become valuable parts in the 90s, and 2000s even more valuable. See, that's how you plug up your speedometer drive on your old 90s, on your 70s, or not, excuse me, on your 60s and 50s Sportster case. You take the drive unit, you cut it off because you don't care about it, and you weld it up solid. Now, if I cared about it, I would have took the drive out of it and kept the darn thing. And nowadays they make a plug that goes in there. And I even got the genuine Harley plugs, but back in the day I didn't have them. I just cut up pieces and used them because they were worthless. It was one of the parts you couldn't get $1 for back in the day. So this is just all different new stuff up in here. Here's a whole stack of new primary, inner primaries for 45s, 40 stuff. There's package stuff comes in like that. I think those are lap apron clips, came in that package. Those are headlights there. These are headlights up in here. I don't know what's up there. Oh, that's the original cloth harnesses stuff. Original tires. Not Coke or Repop, original. Goodyear's, Firestones. Used to have the inner tube still in them, but I think all the inner tubes have gone bad now. Too many years of sitting. Yeah. The windshield plastic was it's so old it's all yellow now. That was new. Back in the early 70s or late 60s was new, but not anymore. So anyway, just lots and lots of stuff. I need to get something up under here to protect that. I got too much weight in there. There's a bunch of inner tubes here, feels like. It's going to destroy the plastic, so I got to flatten it back out. Problem you got to, when you age stuff, you got to keep it good. Split seats here. See, as you get parts, you buy old military parts, is what you get. These are your front brake drums or clutch baskets. says brakes, so it's a front brake drum. It's a 2-pack of front brake drums for a 45 front wheel. Damn, they're not wrapped very well. Hear them rattling? Yeah. So, yeah, I used to unpack this stuff. When I was a kid, that was my job, unpacking all this crap. That's the stuff we kept. See, I purposely kept a few of everything so I'd have it when I needed it. So, and then Dad would come by and go, oh, I found some more stuff I was out of. And he'd take it and sell it on me, and I didn't know it. I had a bunch of heads, he did that for me. I kept about 12 rear front heads, and he sold them all on me. Now I don't have any front ones. I had to go buy them. I had to go buy a couple sets for me. But anyway, that's what we got around here. A bunch of old crap. So, I haven't learned my lesson. I just learned from Dad. Buy in volume and keep. That's how we do it. So when I get crap, I buy it. That's why I buy a bunch of crap like that. And a bunch of crap like the brakes up on top. And that's how I do it. So whenever you see something, you'll see it in volume, because I'll have more than one of them. That's what I learned how to do. Some people call that hoarding. That's because they're dumbass and don't own anything. I call it keeping parts for later on when you need them. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. It's almost 4:30. I gotta go do some paperwork. Gotta work on my shirt inventory. Tonight's project. Gotta get all that stuff on my computer. But, oh well. Alright, we're gonna have a bunch of new apparel coming up, another month or so. And in the meantime, I'll get this other stuff listed so you can buy it. Or just send me an email. If you can't figure out my name and address. The address is no longer there, but the email is still good. Tatro machine. So there you go. All right, we're out of here.